Greetings, everybody. I have a cookie in my mouth. Sorry. Yeah. No. Okay, that's not. My apologies. Okay, my apologies on that. I think okay, we're gonna have Lobber, I'm sweating now. Okay, Lobber, the Protoss on the bottom left, going up on vileSpanishiwa, who is the Zerg on the top right. I apologize for that coughing fit. I kind of just tried to shove an entire cookie in my mouth and get some sugar for the awesomeness that this is. So, so excuse me for that. Oh, that was embarrassing. Anyway, so Spanishiwa is going to go ahead and be an awesome man. And if you look at this map, you'll notice that there are the rocks. So it is Tal'Darim Altar LE. It is not the GSL Tal'Darim Altar or the new GSL Tal'Darim Altar that actually only has 5 millipatches and the 1 Vespene Geyser. So, vileSpanishiwa, we just saw him do a amazing build in the last game to defend a Korean 4-gate, not Korean, MC 4-gate cancel nexus to get that down, and Lobber throwing down the Forge first. This is a very good move, and on this map, there can be a lot of cannon shenanigans that can happen. I mean, seriously hardcore cannon shenanigans. And with this probe going out and that Forge going down, you can easily plop down a pylon down here, get cannons in this base on this side, and there it is, yep. We see the cannon shenanigans are happening, but Spanishiwa should be aware of this. With this overlord, going to go in and see this pylon. The question is, will Lobber just have that be a fake pylon, and will he get a cannon in a different spot? Though with Spanishiwa following the probe, he should not really fall prey because there are no other probes running around. So Lobber, if he's smart, will go ahead and you could actually go ahead and do something crazy. Yep, there it is. More pylons being there thrown down. So this is going to be forcing a lot of drones to be pulled from Spanishiwa. He needs to be careful about cannons. Does he have a pull on the way? Yes, he does. Looks like Lobber has not thrown down the Nexus quite yet. He's going to have the money soon, and he's bringing in another probe. This is really scary for Spanishiwa. He does manage to actually surround that probe, but no, he can't feel safe because of the fact there's another probe on the way. Like Lobber expected the possibility of him losing that, but with this Overlord, yep, there it is. He should be able to realize that there's another thing. There's the first cannon going down. Going to defend this part from those Zerglings. Will Spanishiwa realize, yes, he's got this these drones coming. He needs to actually take out this probe. But another cannon gets thrown down. Lobber, oh, he's really trying this, but without pylon. And no, the pylon down here is also alive. And yep, there is Spanishiwa. Go ahead and surround this cannon. There we have the hatchery finishing. Spanishiwa is going to be hard pressed to really defend this, but this is a huge investment from Lobber. First cannon goes down, actually did get cancelled, I think. So Lobber could even now throw down the Nexus if he wanted to amidst all of this, but instead, looks like he's going to go ahead and just let these cannons finish Spanishiwa, and Spanishiwa can't expand up here because those rocks do exist. And here we have the cannons. We're going to have 3 cannons going to go ahead and start wailing on this hatchery. These Lings are going to go ahead and start taking hits from these cannons, though, unless they go for a complete counterattack. They are going for a counterattack, but, photon cannon, gateway, and gateway wall is happening from Lobber. He's really, he wants the wall, and he does not want to lose to the counterattack from these Lings, which he will not, but he is going to get a guaranteed kill on this hatchery. Spanishiwa could be hard pressed. What is he doing? He's got a double extractor going down. Double extractor. What is he going to be? Is he going to go for a Baneling bust in the main base? That could be a very smart move. And this cannon is going to start taking hits from the Zerglings. Not going to be enough in time, though. They do take 1 hit, but none of them do die. Hatchery has officially gone down. Spanishiwa is got a queen on the way. Doesn't have enough gas to get the metabolic boost out quite yet, but I'm really curious at what he's going to be doing to try and follow this up and will he get Banelings, try and bust this down. Lobber is going to be very vulnerable with this 1 cannon in this part of the wall off. Not to mention with this 1 pylon, that could also get taken out too. If the, Banelings can bust this and take down a pylon with Lings or something, then this could be just a really funny game with Lobber just losing to that. But now we have this probe still alive, running around. This is a really dangerous aspect to this game right now, is the fact that Spanishiwa is going for a really fast lair. Is he Nidusing? He could be Nidusing. I'm going to go ahead and just shout out my prediction that Spanishiwa is going to be throwing down a Nidus network. This could be incredibly difficult. Spanishiwa is in a very tough spot. Lobber has got to play it safe for now. He's actually building the Zealots outside of this. He's just going to go ahead and put on Zealot pressure. This is the worst possible thing to happen to Spanishiwa right now. He's trying to tag up, and Lobber's going to go ahead and send in a bunch of Zealots. Spanishiwa, where's he going to put down the The Nidus. That's what I'm really kind of curious about. Well, I don't think this link can actually give vision across this chasm. This Overlord is a long way off to give him enough vision for this. Lobber, if he's smart, is going to go ahead and start spraying pylons to see the possibility of Niduses around his base. Okay, so Nexus is now here. Where is the... There's still... There's the Nidus network for SpanishiWa. Going to go ahead, and it looks like he's going to commit to a Roach Nidusing happening. The problem is, can he even get this in there in time? This Overlord is so far away; it moves so slowly. Just needs to get a peak of vision down here. Although he could theoretically try and throw down the Nidus in this part of the base, but I don't see that paying off. Especially because the Zealots are now inside the base of SpanishiWa, but Roaches are on the field. Going to actually go ahead and defend against these, but off creep, those Zealots do move faster, 2.2, actually move the same exact speed as the Roaches, 2.25. So that will be perfectly fine for Lobber to go ahead and retreat. The probe is still alive. It's actually going up here to just scout. See, looking for any hidden exposed. Very, very active scouting is a very strong move, going all the way down to here. I was trying to get the watchtower, or the watchtower's over here, but I guess just misclicked on the mini-map. Quite a possibility. Lobber is shaking. He did have to take a couple minutes between each of these games to try and get this down, but there we have the Nidus Worm is there inside the base, and actually Lobber is continuing to wall off. All of his Zealots are outside of the base. Photon cannons are here, but now there's the Nidus Worm screaming, and there are the Lings and Roaches streaming out with a Queen as well. Going to push in, and looks like we might be seeing Lobber sacrifice his main base, trying to keep his probes alive. The probe count is huge, and we're seeing the wall off with the cannons in here. 32 probes are alive. This is kind of a huge deal. Lobber he's even going ahead and rebuilding inside his core. He knows he's going to lose this. He is just sacrificing his main base. Looks like whatever that was coming out of the tech is not going to be there any longer. But really, cannons. Lobber is in a very, very interesting spot right now. Losing this Nexus is actually not that bad for me. He's just back to one base with full saturation. We can see the income difference is definitely in his favor, but SpanishiWa could go ahead and pull back an advantage if he just doesn't lose that Overseer. Oh, okay, good. He doesn't lose the Overseer. Although he actually might to the Stalker. It's going to be close. Nope, he's going to be safe. Okay, good. But looks like SpanishiWa is going to go ahead and actually just retreat. He did throw down... Oh, Creep Tumor is such a good move. Actually, is he going to just retreat again? I'm kind of curious of what's going on. Just trying to defend against the possibility of more cannons, possibly. Because there is that probe. Yep, here's the probe running around, scouting for bases, just cannon them off. That could be a great move from him. But with this Creep Tumor, he can get vision of the entire main base of Lobber. He can actually go ahead and... Oh my god, he is... SpanishiWa, what? Oh, SpanishiWa, you're getting the hatchery inside Lobber's base. And Lobber sees this. Lobber sees it, and he's now moving out with the Stalker. He's going to try and actually take down, but that's not going to work. Looks like he's going to pull back SpanishiWa. Don't commit. Okay, good, you didn't. But he's going to actually start spreading creep, and Lobber is going to be crazy. Oh my god, all these Zerglings are here, and they're going to start working on these simulators. Gotta be careful though, because here are the Stalkers once more going to try and snipe the Nidus Worm. Looks like this Queen is going to go ahead and actually have enough energy for the transfuse if it actually becomes necessary. But SpanishiWa, what are you doing? You keep going out there. No, that's why you're doing this, because of the fact that there are a bunch of Zealots here going to try and, oh no, they're going to actually be able to snipe off the Nidus Worm. There has to be a transfuse. There's no Queen in the mix. And then, oh, the Nidus goes down. That is so bad. I don't know if Lobber can deal with these guys in the main base. He has a few Roaches. He's going to have to use drones, but Lobber is being genius right now, and all these guys are still in the Nidus Worm. This might force SpanishiWa to go for a complete counterattack. This Roach is in a bad spot. I can't even attack right now. The drone count is going down to 16. This is so key that SpanishiWa cannot take these hits. And this Zealot has got 5 kills. SpanishiWa killed that Zealot. Oh my god, it's getting so many more kills. 6 kills. And there's going to be a 7th kill, or no, it's actually not going to micro, but no, my god. And now, yeah, oh, SpanishiWa is going for a Roach boss. He doesn't have the numbers to deal with it, though. Too many cannons are on the field. Too many Stalkers in a much better position. But Tunneling Claws was researched. How did SpanishiWa get the money out to do that? But, oh, this is so not looking good. Lobber is now even getting a Robo down. Another Nidus Worm is down here in the front. Cannons are still blocking off this base. SpanishiWa is in a very, very rough spot, trying to mine some more. He's even using all of his drones that he can to mine gas. He has this base, though. That's definitely a plus. He has the main base of Lobber. The problem is that Lobber, if he gets out Immortals, is going to be able to destroy the face of vileSpanishiwa, and that is not something vileSpanishiwa fans want. But vileSpanishiwa, there we go. A lot of roaches. Another queen is now here in the mix, and it looks like he's going to try and actually take down a roach. Nope, looks like nope, Lobber's not going to attack the roaches. So, Queen is still going to go ahead and start hitting the assimilator. Are we seeing a recovery from vileSpanishiwa? Another! Oh, God, this is so bad. But this roach is going to go ahead and unburrow. Looks like that Zealot did not get any kills. Just a couple drones burrow to keep them alive. Great micro down there. And again, but the Observer is now out. These creep tumors are going to go ahead and vileSpanishiwa just spread it quickly. Spread it before it dies. Nope, it died. Unfortunate, very unfortunate. But now vileSpanishiwa is trying to do some damage. Looks like he's trying to snipe down the robo, but he's in a very bad spot. There he's going to move in, take out at least one stalker, but he's got to burrow with those front guys. Transfuse, but this Immortal is going to be trouble. The Queen is here. Luckily, it's not armored, though, so it does not take the extra damage against the Immortal. Here we have more things moving in, and an infestation pit being built. This is insane. He's building them down here. It looks like here that Lobber's Warp Gate tech is going to be so important. And oh, that got sniped. That is bad. That is so bad. That is a big investment. Everything that vileSpanishiwa gets right now is a gigantic investment. But Lobber is getting expansion. That hidden probe is now expanding, and now we have more Zealots just warping and going to go ahead and continue to work on this main base. vileSpanishiwa is getting a Hydra Den now. That Hydra is a great move to try and use the concave range of the Hydras to hit these bases. The problem is that here we have a ton of Zealots actually going to take down this, or try and take down this Nidus Network. Nidus Network is really starting to get low on health, down to below 300, down to 200 now. Queen is going to pop out, transfuse, yes, beautiful transfuses, and it's going to pop away, keeping alive. That is incredible by vileSpanishiwa, and again, Lobber's darting out during this entire attack. Are the Queens going to pop out once more? Transfuse. Oh my god, such cheek transfuses. He needs to get another one out. He does have enough energy for it. Oh, that is so big. But now Lobber's pushing out. He has Immortals on the mix. These Immortals are not dying. vileSpanishiwa is going to need to recover. Depth Hunting Claws is now in the mix. He is just staying alive so well. Lobber has all these pros now. Trying to get this base up. But nope, this Night Storm's going down. And with the Roach inside, yep, that goes down. That is bad. Those are the reinforcements of vileSpanishiwa's base. vileSpanishiwa's base that is existing inside Lobber's base. Income is actually pretty even, though vileSpanishiwa is definitely behind. Lobber is playing incredibly well. This is a great move to have this base down here, though you might want to just cube 5 probes and go ahead and just chrono boost them out. But now attacking with this base, vileSpanishiwa, oh, he can't deal with this. He's got to snipe off the Immortals, but 3 Immortals are actually on the field. This hatcher is going down. There's no way around it. vileSpanishiwa is being forced to go in. Hydras are now in the mix. The Roach Hydra force is now, oh, guys, this is great. This could be what vileSpanishiwa needs. This hatcher is actually still alive, too. He's continuing to press in. This is insane. Lobber is having a hard time dealing with this. vileSpanishiwa is moving up. These Hydras could be the difference makers in this battle. So the Zealots are now in the mix as well. Queen's there, transfusing a couple of those Roaches, but he's in a really tight concave. Lobber's trying to push the front. This drone is actually still in the mist, but oh my god, vileSpanishiwa is being forced back. The cannons are just so strong and in such a great position. Not looking good for vileSpanishiwa. Not looking good in the least, but these guys are actually basically tied in the food count. But Lobber is once more streaming in Zealots inside vileSpanishiwa's base, but Hydras are now in the base. That's going to be a great, but the problem is that don't lose the Hydra, vileSpanishiwa. Oh, vileSpanishiwa, you lost the Hydra. You can't afford that. So vileSpanishiwa is again, once more, trying to use his hatchery. However, his Queen's now on the way. He doesn't have a Queen in his main base. There's no Queen here, which is really unfortunate. Nidus Network is going down once more, but each Nidus is a huge investment, costing a lot. Now, oh, is that Immortal going to get sniped? Oh, he wants to snipe that Immortal and transfuse on the Hydra, going to keep it alive for as long as possible. But another cannon. This cannon is actually going to hurt Lobber more than help. It's going to block off a key part for his concave that could really backfire. Though it looks like Lobber actually want to leapfrog cannons down there. If he start getting cannons down in this space, there's really not going to be much that vileSpanishiwa is going to be able to do. But vileSpanishiwa, oh, nice move. Colossus Tech is actually on the field. We have the robotics bay down here. Looking back here at this base, Lobber does have a fair bit of saturation. Income is clearly in his favor. vileSpanishiwa is holding out for a very long time, but this is really not the best position for him to be in. Cannon does now finish. This Overseer is going to go ahead and die, which is definitely not good. vileSpanishiwa is going to get another one, but it's, again, a huge investment. You can see how low his money is. You can see that this is so difficult. He's keeping his money so low because he has nothing to spend it on. So vileSpanishiwa has continued to vomit larva and managed his 2 bases in the strangest fashion, finally getting Queen inside the main base, spawning larva. But Lobber is now, he's doing the exact thing I was saying before, queuing up 5 probes and just chrono boosting them out. More cannons are being made down here, but it's going to allow a concave for SpanishiWa to actually attack them. Income is really actually starting to even out, as scarily enough, as SpanishiWa is actually getting a fair amount. Now he's getting a lot more drones inside Lobber's main base, and he's continuously transfusing the hatchery. It's definitely a smart move. Try and keep it as alive, very alive as possible. The Xanther Milan's coming out. Once Xanther Milan's comes out with these with a single Colossus out for Lobber, this would be a very, very large deal. And it looks like Lobber he's actually not apparently. I thought that was a pro for a second, but now the Hydras are going to start attacking. But this forward cannon is being seen by SpanishiWa. Over here, more Zealots doing a great job. We're just going to go ahead and stop any expansion attempts from Mr. SpanishiWa. And now he's breaking off all these guys. We could actually be seeing the natural expansion from SpanishiWa being taken back once more. So Lobber, he could be actually ahead behind, as SpanishiWa is now at 100 food. Somehow, I don't know how SpanishiWa is doing it, but he's staying even in the food count. 29 drones. He's got a ton of investment in his army. Look at all these queens. This might actually end up being too much for Lobber if he pushes in with perfect transfuses. The issue is this Colossus. Extended Lance is about to finish. This second Colossus is on the way. Lobber is now basically fully saturated at this base down here at the bottom right. SpanishiWa is not able to get this base quite yet. He doesn't have the minerals, and he's constantly producing queens. How many Hydras does he have in the mix? Looking at the units, we do have, see, there are 18 Hydras on the field. Of those 18, we are having 13 here at Lobber's base, and Lobber, which is a really DPS-oriented army, could move out and try to take out his base, but SpanishiWa, with all these queens, is going to be able to transfuse so much, and he keeps transfusing the hatchery, which is a play I definitely like. You can see the energy in all these queens. A lot of them have enough for a bunch of transfusions. One of them even has enough for 3 of them. Unless transfuse costs more than 50. Might cost 75. I'm not completely sure on that. But here we have the Colossi movement. There are a few sentries on the field. There's got to be transfused on the queen. Save that queen. No, that queen had so much energy. Oh, SpanishiWa, you can't. That was a key queen to lose. Of all the queens to lose, we had to lose the one that had 150 energy. Even more than that at this point. SpanishiWa has a few actually drones in that mix. So I'm going to need to pull those back. And it looks like Lobber wants to deny an expansion. But as these Zealots are going to move in and die to the Spine Crawler and Queen at the main base of SpanishiWa. And he has them on move command. They're not even doing any damage. SpanishiWa goes ahead and take those out for free. So that's a great thing for SpanishiWa. But Lobber is increasing the lead in his food count, 126 to 113 of SpanishiWa. We can see the units lost tab. That Lobber's actually lost more than SpanishiWa. Wow, SpanishiWa's done a great job of taking out what he can. Infestors are on the field. Infestation Pit is once again getting pathogen glands. SpanishiWa, once this army moves out from Lobber, he can fungal growth it, surround it with the Hydras. But the issue is that we have 4 Colossi. And all these probes are being pulled now for this battle. This is going to be a really, really tough part for SpanishiWa. SpanishiWa does have a ton of Hydras that destroy the probes incredibly quickly, but the queens, how many queens are going to be staying alive? They are going to be do a ton of transfusions, and then the infestors are going to come in. Do they have going to fungal growth? They don't have enough for fungal growth, it seems, but there's a huge concave from SpanishiWa. He's actually continuing to press in, and Lobber is actually go ahead and continue to get hit. I'm taking on the overlay. There's so much going on. Queens are going down, though. They're getting targeted, not doing much, but we have a neuroparasite on that Colossus. It goes down, but Hydras are just taking too much damage from the Colossus. Lobber has 4 alive, and oh no, this actually could be it for SpanishiWa. I don't know how he's going to be able to deal with this. He's lost so much in this attack. Lobber's Colossi are doing so much damage. There we go. His hatchery does go down, but the infestation pit did complete, getting down the research they wanted. Pathogen glands has completed, but SpanishiWa is back to 1 base, which is really bad, as Lobber actually has a 3rd base on the way. Getting cannons. We do have this Night Swarm down there. And actually, yep, there you go. Finally, Lobber's going to go ahead and see the Night Swarm. But these units are going down. SpanishiWa, with his base inside Lobber's main base, it does not seem like this is actually going to succeed, unfortunately. SpanishiWa is now getting out a lot of these units. Needs to... good fungal growth when these guys are still attacking. Though the problem is that the drones are going to start taking hits from Lobber's +1 attack Zealots. Wow, the entire time, the Lobber actually got upgrades for his units. Very, very smart. These investors are going to start getting hit by these fun cannons, though. A single pylon, though, once that goes down, ooh, an infestor went down. That is really bad, but there we have all those cannons are going to fall. A couple of Hydras are now here in the mix. It looks like Lobber's going to push out. If he just attacked with these 6 Colossi, this could actually just be game in itself. Now, this double robo is just so key for Lobber right now. All these things are going down. The problem is that 3 Stalkers repowering the cannon with those pylons, and now this SpanishiWa going to lose this Night Swarm exit. It looks like he actually might losing the Hydras at the very least, but ooh, getting us around using his drones to actually kill off a to kill off a stalker. That's definitely a nice little bit of a benefit. But SpanishiWa is now mined out in his main base. He has no other bases. This was his base. That was also Lobber's base. This base actually belonged to both players. I just want to go ahead and note that and just have you guys appreciate the fact that Lobber's main base was then made into natural expansion of SpanishiWa. But SpanishiWa, GG's, great game, just not enough.